Where did we come from? The Bible says, in the beginning, God created. Evolution teaches the opposite. No one created. It all happened by itself. Which one is the truth? This is Headquarters. Doc M. Jackie. And Rich. Their job? Investigate and discover the truth. This is The Creation Case.
Hello, Headquarters, this is Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. It's Doc.
Doc M, are you okay? Why aren't you here yet?
My car ran out of gas.
Oh no.
That's okay. Fortunately, I had my bike with me and I'm riding to get some more gas.
I'm sure that's a sight to see.
Well, it's still going to take me a while to get there, but now I'm convinced exactly what our next assignment will be.
Really? What's that?
Fossil fuels.
Ah, didn't you say yesterday you had gotten a letter asking about fossil fuels?
Yes, I was trying to figure out if I should send Rich on this one, but now that I ran out of fossil fuel myself, I am convinced.
Okay.
That letter is on my desk if you want to read it.
Okay.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay, bye. Yep, here it is. It's from Leo in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Dear Doc M, this week in science class, my teacher was talking about fossil fuels and how the oil and gas in our cars comes from dead organic stuff that died millions of years ago. I know I'm not supposed to believe that stuff happened millions of years ago. So what do I believe? Do you know how and when fossil fuels were really made? Thank you, Leo. Great question, Leo. Let's get this over to Rich. Which reminds me, I got the weirdest text from him today. Something about flying over a forest. Rich always sends us the weirdest messages. It could be anything. Back to my desk. Unbelievable.
I think we got a message from HQ. I better check on the other side.
Hi, Rich. I hope you're well flying over a forest, whatever that means. Anyway, we have your next assignment ready. We need you to investigate fossil fuels. We use it to fuel our cars and our homes. It's a very important part of our world, especially today since Doc M ran out of gas. Many scientists and teachers say they take millions of years to form. We need you to investigate the evidence. We look forward to your report. Bye!
I wonder why she thought flying over the forest was funny. Well, we have our new assignment, fossil fuels. I better let them know I got the message. Got a message. Fossil fuels. I hope Doc M found some gas. It's no fun running out of gas. It's a reminder how much we rely on fossil fuels. I need to get this in our journal. Fossil fuels. Fossil fuels, let me think. Fossil fuels can be coal, or natural gas, or oil, and it all comes out from under the ground. So we really need to get to a place where we can see them taking it out of the ground. You know, we really need to go to an oil field. That's one of the places where we take oil out of the ground. And I passed one a few days ago. Let's go check it out. Wow, doing all these assignments and running around all over the country makes my Jeep run out of fossil fuel all the time. You know, a lot of things are made from oil. Natural gas, gasoline, even some plastics are made of oil.
Sometimes we just don't realize how much stuff we use every day is made from oil.
We're almost there. Let's get going. We are outside of Bakersfield, California, and we're overlooking this huge oil field. Check this out.
Wow, there are hundreds of pump jacks in this one oil field.
Each one of those pump jacks out there is pumping up oil from deep beneath the surface. Here, the oil is from 500 feet deep to over a mile deep beneath the surface. Oil is also called petroleum, and it's one of the most important fossil fuels we have because we have so many uses for it. So have you ever wondered, what is oil made of? And what in the world is it doing way down there? These are all very important questions. Let's see if we can get a little closer.
Each one of these pump jacks are pumping up oil. Some of these can pump up to 10 gallons in each stroke.
This is a much closer look. So oil is made of basically
Dead organisms such as marine algae.
The common name for all that dead stuff is biomass, stuff that used to be alive. Most scientists agree that the weight of all that dirt on top plus heat would convert all that biomass into oil. The part not everybody agrees on is how long did it take to convert it into oil. Some people believe it takes millions of years to form oil, but now in laboratories they're experimenting with ways to form oil in only a few hours. So really the big question is, how did all those dead plants and animals, the biomass, get so far down there? Evolution teaches that plants and animals died, sank, and got buried at the bottom of the ocean and accumulated there for millions of years. Then, all of a sudden, it stopped accumulating, and thousands of feet of dirt and sediment came and covered it up. Then, heat and pressure converted the biomass into oil over the next few million years. So what does the Bible say? It doesn't talk about oil specifically, but it does talk about a flood that would have the same effects all that evolution stuff just described. A flood would bury tons of biomass and then cover it up with sediment. It's basically the same story. The only part missing is that part about the millions of years. You know, we can't forget that petroleum is also found under the ocean floor. The Pacific Ocean is not too far from here. We need to go check it out. Come on. We've come to this beach here in California because from here we can see an oil platform right in the ocean. Actually, it's one of the closest platforms from dry land in the United States. Just like the ones on land, these drill down below the ocean floor to a pocket of oil where they pump out the oil. As I was saying back at the Jeep, the Bible doesn't really talk about petroleum, but it does give some pretty good clues about how all that got down there during the flood. The Bible says water burst from under the ground and it rained for 40 days. It also tells us that the planet was covered with water until after, when it finally drained down below again. It's a process that took over a year. If that really happened, what would we expect to see? I would expect that trillions and trillions of plants and animals would have died. Would they simply disappear? No, I don't think so. I think they would probably float on the surface for a while and eventually sink to the bottom of the ocean. I would expect that the water would be extremely muddy. After all, the whole earth just got tore up. I would expect to see a massive amount of biomass, living stuff, that would sink and be buried between the layers. We know for a fact that there is a lot of heat under the ground, so I would expect that that heat would help decompose all that biomass and convert it into oil. Lastly, if there were a global flood, as the Bible teaches, I would expect to see all those things everywhere. So, what does the physical evidence on this planet show us? It shows us exactly all those things we would expect to see in a global flood. The evidence is overwhelming. I think I'm going to write that down in my journal.
Buried biomass is powerful evidence of a global flood.
One of the other fossil fuels that we see on this planet is coal. Why don't we go investigate some coal now? For that, we're going to have to travel to a coal mine. Let's get back to the Jeep and go find one. Wait, we've got bloopers!
Posibles.
To this beach here.
Llegando combustible.
Adiós.
Forms all around the world.
Mandara.
The Bible, what does the Bible say? Having Doc run around. One of the other fossil, well, I know, man. To the ocean, to one of the. Blooper.
Fotos.